You know, today's ruling was watched closely by an Enfield mother. She's also suing a social media company, including Meta, after her daughter took her own life a few years ago. She says it was fueled by an addiction to the platforms. NBC Connecticut's Jeremy Chin has her reaction to the verdict.
We deserve this win. All of us who have lost our children deserve this win.
Tammy Rodriguez jumped for joy after a jury found Meta and YouTube liable in a social media addiction case. The verdict found the social media companies negligent in the design and operation of their platforms, to the point where it was a substantial factor in causing harm to the plaintiff. This is the first of many cases brought by families accusing social media companies of harming their children. Rodriguez is suing after her 11-year-old daughter Selena took her life in the summer of 2021. She pointed to Selena's struggles with bullying and a change in her behavior.
She was doing things she never would have done in the past, very risky things.
In a statement, Meta called teen mental health complex and shouldn't be linked to a single app, saying in part, "We will continue to defend ourselves vigorously as every case is different, and we remain confident in our record of protecting teens online." Google, which owns YouTube, said the case misunderstands YouTube, saying it's a responsibly built streaming site. Quinnipiac University law professor Wayne Unger says this is a landmark verdict for other similar cases in court.
For the first time, we are holding companies civilly liable for the harms that they have caused.
He says the ruling means Meta and YouTube didn't adequately warn users about the dangers of using the platforms they own. He says down the line, this could mean companies changing their behaviors and adjusting their platforms.
That means change their products to now make them essentially legally compliant, or in other words, to mitigate the new legal exposure that they have.
An exposure Rodriguez hopes could bring real change.
People need to know the real truth.
And Keisha, Rodriguez's case is still pending in federal court, but just like that lawyer said, this will have ripple effects for other cases down the line.
Well, I got to tell you, parents all over are listening and watching closely. It's something that we think about when we have, young children. The lawyer mentioned some type of change. What could that look like?
Well, it could be as simple as the lawyer mentioned. If you log in, there could be like a warning label if you use the platform about the risks to the user if they decide to use it. There could also be changes to using the like button or showing reshares, the number of reshares, for example, because obviously, as we all know, that could impact the minds of a lot of teenagers.
Absolutely. Well, again, this is a landmark case, landmark verdict. We will continue to watch closely. Thank you. And you can hear the full interview with Tammy Rodriguez right now on the podcast Say More with NBC Connecticut. All you have to do is scan the QR code on your screen to take you to the NBC Connecticut YouTube channel. You can also find the podcast wherever you stream them.